Hi, I'm Doe Paoro, and you're watching AMBY.
Hey everyone, it's Alicia from AMBY, and I'd like to welcome you to our interview with Doe Paoro. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for having a chat today.
Thanks for having me.
It's my pleasure. So you're now touring across North America once again with Givers. How is that treating you?
It's been so much fun. It's good to go out with them again. We already have this really good friendship going, and it's been easy.
When you think back to the first time you met this band, since you now obviously have some really great experiences with them, what's one of the first things that comes to mind?
I met them at Justin Vernon's studio in Wisconsin. They were finishing, I think, recording their record, and I was also recording my record there. And we had a breakfast together in Eau Claire, Wisconsin.
Well, aside from a little break over the holidays in December, you've pretty much been touring for a few months now. So out of the cities you've played, anything or any place stand out to you in particular?
I've had so many amazing experiences. I went to Europe for the first time. Never played there. We had great shows in Amsterdam and Paris. Last night we played New York, which is always nice for me because I'm from there. So.
And where's a city that you'd love to take the band that you've yet to?
We haven't gone to Chicago. We're going there this time.
Really?
Yep. I'm really excited. We also want to go to St. Louis. That's a city we haven't been to. I'd like to go to New Mexico just because I've never been there. I mean, I want to go all over. Let's go to Anchorage.
Well, before you actually embarked on this tour, you dropped a new album called After.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't been able to find it anywhere for you. What's the significance of the title?
The record, my first record, took 9 months to make. It's really quick. And this took 4 years. And felt like I experienced so many things in that time. And I was kind of understanding the narrative of the record when I had all the pieces as opposed to while I was going through it. And it was kind of about making something and not knowing something's ended, but not knowing what's ahead yet.
Well, if you could pick one spot for your fans to actually listen to this record, what's the thing that comes to mind? Like the vibe, the place?
I think maybe put some headphones on, and if you have access to some beautiful mountain, hillscape, or not, just go outside. I think outside is the place.
All right. I saw you were jamming with Son Little the other day.
Yes, I love him.
Is
He's a good friend.
there another song in the works together? What's going on that front?
Yes, we wrote a song about a year ago and finally got to recording it this past weekend in New York, and hopefully be out later this year.
The more that I look into your clothing and more of the photographs, I really notice how there's this really neat 70s undertone, especially with the dresses that you sport, which I absolutely adore.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. How important is it for you just when it comes to the clothes and the stuff you wear, whether on stage or just in interviews?
Right now I'm very comfortable because I've been in a van for 7 hours.
Van-chic.
This is my van-chic, my American van-chic. I think it's just another way to allow people to enter your world, or that's why I'm interested in fashion. It's like, especially with the music, it's just like enter the way I perceive of the whole thing.
Well, just outside of clothes and decorating yourself that way, you also have a tattoo on your rib.
How did you know that?
I do my research.
Okay, I do. Yeah.
Do you have any others? Or is
I
that
don't.
The one?
I have some in the works. I've been
You
visioning
do?
some new ones. Yeah.
What are you thinking of possibly getting?
I want to get the Russian word for sister, which is sestra. That's coming up. And I've been designing some hand mandala type of things. So we'll see.
A sister because of the bond you have with your sister? Is that...
I think that's one of the identities I've always held. My sister and I are 14 months apart, so pretty much as soon as my memory starts, she starts. And I feel like a real kinship, nurturing relationship to other women, and it's something I try to cultivate in everything I do. So.
I loved the photo you posted of her with the emoji dog.
Oh.
That was absolutely adorable.
Her dog is very cute, and she's very cute, too.
I came across something you once said, which was, where you put your time is where you put your love. So outside of putting your time into music, what else do you put your time into that you also love?
People. I feel like that's the greatest gift you can give somebody, is to be fully present and listening. Yoga and meditation is something I do. Spend a lot of time thinking about the environment and ways I can try to lessen my footprint. Those are big loves in my life. Yeah.
Aside from sharing that one motivational quote, you share them a lot through your social medias. Is there a piece of advice someone's given you that's really stuck with you over the years?
Yes. This too will change. Wait, let me do that again. And this too will pass. I think that's something that comes to my mind a lot.
And how does it impact you just from day to day?
Whenever I'm in something, like especially one of those charged emotional zones where you're just like can only get in that repetitive thought process, and just like it's like everything else, you know, it's up and down, and it's going to be over soon. So don't attach to it too much.
I love how you once told an interviewer that you're a big weirdo, and that was a quote, big weirdo.
I am. I still stand by that.
Me too. What is one of the quirkiest things about yourself?
I don't know. I think I live outside of a lot of social norms. That's something I've just understood through living, and what my normal is might not be somebody else's. I'm pretty nomadic. I travel a lot. I'm inspired by traveling. I'm not on any sort of like trajectory to have a family. I perceive that in a sort of abstract way. I would spend my time on a Friday night like meditating, you know, just as soon as I would like having a drink with someone. So those are things I've discovered are a little outside of what other people do.
We'll just wrap things up today because you obviously have a really busy night ahead of you. Anything you want to say to your fans who are going to be viewing the interview?
Thanks for being you, and thanks for listening to my music. And I hope we connect sometime outside of this screen. Peace.
And thank you for your time today. We're really glad we can make this happen, so thank you.
Thank you for your time.
It's my pleasure. And remember, everyone viewing can visit us at amusicblogger.com for all exclusive interviews, features, and videos with your favorite artists. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.